Arkham Knight just came out last week, and I know it's a good game. I do trust Rocksteady with their games in the past, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. I have both of those games, but for Arkham City, I bought the collector's edition that came with the Batman statue, as well as the animated DVD, the art book, and the soundtrack. So when I first heard of the news that Arkham Knight is gonna come out with a collector's edition as well, I was really, really surprised and I wanted to get it right away. So when they started accepting pre orders of it, I put the money down ASAP because I know for a fact that they were gonna stop accepting pre orders really soon because they were gonna run out. I went to GameStop to pre order it. Now, the collector's edition, for those of you who don't know, for Batman Arkham Knight, was the Batmobile Collector's Edition, which came with the fully transformable Batmobile statue. It can go from cruising mode to what the Batmobile looks like when you're riding it around in Arkham Knight to battle mode when in Arkham Knight you see the Batmobile turn its wheels outward and you see the turrets deployed, rocket shooting and everything. So I was really interested in that, and I know it was a steep price point of $200, but I really wanted it because, again, I have the Arkham City Collector's Edition, and I want to get the Arkham Knight Collector's Edition. So, complete the trilogy Collector's Edition items. But when I went into GameStop to check the status on my Arkham Knight pre-order, just 'cause the person at GameStop told me that the collector's edition was canceled. And at first I thought it was a joke, so I just laughed it off. But when she looked at me, she repeated again saying that, no, I'm serious, I'm not joking, it's really canceled. So now, right then and there, not only was I confused, I was a little bit pissed. Now, at first I was really I was like, oh, I don't believe you. I still don't believe you. Let me see your computer. Let me see some sort of proof. So she showed it to me. She read it out to me, correction, and she said that due to unforeseen circumstances, the Arkham Knight edition, the Arkham Knight Batmobile edition is canceled. So it wasn't only over here; it was globally. It was canceled. So, the GameStop person also went a little bit more in depth on it, saying that the email that they got, it also specified that 750,000 copies had to be trashed of the Batmobile edition. So 750,000 times 200, it exceeds into the hundred millions. So that's a pretty big loss. But I guess in terms of a company, it's not really a big hit. But $150 million is a lot, no matter how big or small the company is. That's at least what I think from my point of view. And now here I am running up and down GameStop wondering what to do, and I'm furious because I was really looking forward to this Arkham Knight Collector's Edition. So what they had to give me my money back. So I had to take it back. But that's the main reason why I'm not going to get Arkham Knight. Well, at least not get Arkham Knight anytime soon because of the Batmobile Edition cancellation. That just pissed me off a lot. So now I know Arkham Knight is a good game. Don't get me wrong about that. But I just don't want to play it right now because of the cancellation. I'm just really pissed. And I'll be patient and get Arkham Knight in the future, hopefully in some sort of Steam summer sale, 1-2 years down the line, if there's like a bundle that comes with all the DLC, all the costumes, all the story content, play as Batgirl, yada yada yada. Hopefully 1-2 years down the line, if it's like 10-20 bucks, then I'll get it for PC. But now, I know there's a lot of PC issues with Batman Arkham Knight. A lot of Steam reviews are saying that it's very glitchy, it's raining inside the Batcave, which makes no sense. There's a lot of texture and shading issues. When it comes to the PC port of the game, it's very poor. Why is it 30 frames per second? It should be 60 frames per second. And I totally would take the Steam user reviews words and accounts on that. So again, I'm just gonna wait it out and be very patient and see what happens in the near future with Batman Arkham Knight. And to add one more thing, with the PC port of Batman Arkham Knight, I don't know if it was the publisher Warner Brothers or the developer Rocksteady that said this, but PC sales of Batman Arkham Knight have been suspended until further notice. And yeah, I think it was WB Games that recommended that PC users get a full refund for Batman Arkham Knight. And that is pretty insane. So that, from my point of view, that looks like the PC port is worse than what some of the Steam reviews I have read said it was, which is pretty disastrous. And to point out one more thing about the cancellation of the Arkham Knight Collector's Edition, this is the first time I've ever heard of a video game company canceling a collector's edition of one of their products. It seemed pretty absurd. So again, I'm just going to wait it out. Hopefully most, if not all, the problems of the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight is fixed. And this also gives me the time to save up money and upgrade my PC, get a better graphics card, power supply, motherboard, RAM, GPU, all the good stuff. So wait and wait and wait is what I must do. Goodbye, everybody.